Queen was blindsided by Has's defamatory call to hide the fact that Lilibet isn't his daughter. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are said to have blindsided the Queen with their decision to name their daughter Lilibet, as she was under the impression they would name her great-granddaughter Elizabeth, according to a close friend of the royal family. Last year, the BBC's royal correspondent Johnny Diamond accused the couple of not getting permission from the Queen before calling their daughter Lilibet, the monarch's pet name. However, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex denied these accusations, launching a legal attack on the BBC and claiming the comments were false and defamatory. A spokesperson for the couple said, "The Duke spoke with his family in advance of the announcement. In fact, his grandmother was the first family member he called. During that conversation, he shared their hope of naming their daughter Lilibet in her honor. Had she not been supportive, they would not have used the name." However, interior designer Nicky Haslam, and close friend of some members of the firm, has now added to the mystery over how the couple came to the decision to name their youngest Lilibet. Mr. Haslam said the Queen was taken aback by the name as she expected them to call her Elizabeth. He said, "I heard Harry, rang her and said, 'We want to call our daughter after you, Granny.' She said, 'How charming of you, thank you,' thinking that it would be Elizabeth. So they got the permission, but they didn't say the name." However, there is no way to verify what Mr. Haslam, 82, claims to have heard or how exactly the conversation between the Queen and her grandson went. The nickname Lilibet is very sentimental to Her Majesty, as it was the name used in private by her father, George VI, and late husband, Prince Philip. Lilibet's middle name, Diana, was chosen to honor her beloved late grandmother, the Princess of Wales, the couple said at the time of her birth last year. Mr. Haslam, who is friends with Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, and Prince Michael of Kent, spoke on the Third Act podcast about the youngster's name. He questioned why they didn't name her after Meghan's mum, saying, "Why on earth didn't they call that baby Doria? It's the prettiest name ever." It comes after the couple celebrated their daughter's first birthday on June 4 around the time of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. They flew back to the UK with their two children for the historic royal weekend. However, there has been no confirmation yet as to whether the Queen has met Lilibet. Prince Charles finally met his granddaughter Lilibet face-to-face for the first time during a very emotional meeting earlier this month, a royal source has revealed. The heir to the throne got to meet the 1-year-old and had a special reunion with his 3-year-old grandson Archie, when their parents Prince Harry and Meghan Markle brought them to the UK for the Queen's Jubilee. Both Charles and his wife Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, were said to be absolutely thrilled to see Harry and Meghan and their children when they travelled briefly from California for the celebrations earlier this month. Harry, who quit as a senior working royal in 2020, has had a troubled relationship with Charles, telling how he felt let down and how his father stopped taking his calls at one stage. The couple left the monarchy in crisis after using a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey to accuse an unnamed royal of being racist towards their son before he was born, and the wider institution of failing to help Meghan when she had suicidal thoughts. But a senior royal source, at the briefing of Clarence House's annual review, said it had been wonderful to have the Sussexes back in the UK at the start of June. "It was fantastic to see them. It was wonderful to have them back in Britain," the source said. The Prince and the Duchess were absolutely thrilled to see them. The Prince, of course, hasn't seen his grandson Archie for a bit of time, and so it was very, very, very special to have some time with him.